It's an issue that touches every corner of our state, gun violence. And here on the News at 7, we're taking a deep dive into some trends that we're seeing across Connecticut, as well as how police, politicians, and advocates are working on solutions. NBC Connecticut's Jane Caffrey is focusing on Hartford tonight in our new series, Tackling Gun Violence. It's all new at 7.
It's a sad and familiar scene in the capital city. Flashing lights and police tape at a scene, followed by vigils and grieving families. But in 2023, Hartford started turning a corner.
We actually saw a decrease in gun violence.
This data from Hartford Police shows the downward trend in gun crimes since 2020. In 2023, there were 97 non-fatal shootings and 28 deadly shootings. That's 125 gun-related injuries last year compared to 223 back in 2020.
That sounds like a lot, and it is, but it's down 26% from last year. It's down 25% from the year before. And from 2020, it's down 46%.
Numbers in Hartford align with a national downward trend in gun violence since the pandemic. A survey of U.S. cities conducted in mid-2023 found that homicide rates had a 10% decline compared to 2022, but still remained about 24% higher than pre-pandemic levels. Now look at homicides involving guns and non-fatal shootings in Hartford. In 2020, there was a 50% increase in gun violence overall. That decreased 21% by 2022, but still remained 22% higher than pre-pandemic levels. 2023 had an additional 28% decrease compared to the year prior, 13% lower than in 2019, and the lowest level of gun violence in a decade.
I don't want to jinx ourselves, but we've had quite a lull. We had weeks where we had no shootings.
Lieutenant Aaron Boisvert credits a few strategies to the downturn. For one, the Violent Crime Unit has dramatically amped up seizures with 384 last year.
We've got more guns off the street than I think we've ever had.
Then there is a shooting response team that visits surviving victims.
Maybe you don't want to talk because you're upset, you're emotional about what happened. We'll let you sit a couple days. We'll come back and talk to you again.
Yet Lieutenant Boisvert says the most impactful effort is targeting key players.
There are a handful of those individuals who are certainly catalysts. I think last year we did a great job. We made quite a few arrests.
Going into 2024, Boisvert hopes new state legislation that raises bond for certain gun crimes will be an important tool in reinforcing this strategy.
That's definitely going to keep people, the right people, in jail, so they can no longer be out in the street creating chaos.
With the new year, there have been 2 non-fatal shootings and no homicides to date. In Hartford, Jane Caffrey, NBC Connecticut News.